These two squads seem pumped and ready to go. Hey, everybody, it's James Cebulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one. Opening face-off just moments away. The Nighthawks start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. In the final moments of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. And off the draw, they take the puck. Easy save by Wagner. Ellie's got it in the offensive zone. Takes that pass back at the point. Feed to the middle! And that goes off a body and a ride. The Nighthawks ready to go on the attack. Shuts them down.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving...
That's how you put it in the back of the net.
Well, he gets lost in coverage here, but it's absolutely a perfect pass distributed right on a tee to him in his wheelhouse, and he finishes it off.
The Nighthawks have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late. It's even the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board. You've got the confidence. You've got the momentum.
They gain the zone from the left side. He grabs the puck here at the point. Tippler's got it along the wing. Stops that one. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Look at this. It's a penalty shot. All eyes here at center. Quick shot! He scores! What a finish on the penalty shot!
Perfectly executed. I love the way he comes in with some speed on the penalty shot and just gets the goaltender to move first and then capitalizes.
The Nighthawks double their lead to 2-0 now as they look to head into the intermission.
Well, yeah, and they'll need to keep their foot on the gas pedal when they come out for the second, James, because, man, did they ever get an effective start in the first, putting a ton of shots on net.
Passes it over. Glides along the blue line. The Nighthawks have it now. And we'll reset things after that icing. Here in the later stages of this period, the Nighthawks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Howe's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack.
The pressure's...
He's got a little jump. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. There's a firm collision. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Trying to shake the defender. Great save! Passes it to McKenna. Penalty coming up. And it's a quick pass to McKenna. And that slides right out to center ice. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender puck, and he scores!
Well, this is playing fast here, James. If you have a look at it, I mean, his explosive stride is what gives him the space to be able to take this puck to the net for the goal. Tremendous right down the stretch all the way to the paint.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. There's the physical side. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Oh, he got thunderstruck on that hit. Oh, and he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
McKenna's got the puck, and here he comes. Fires it. Scores. We're all tied up here.
They've been behind all game, but they've clawed their way back with good habits, and they find themselves in
The Icebreakers needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. They can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on. McKenna's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish this shift.
And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. But when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
The Nighthawks are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, it's been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal, so they can play with more confidence.
Here they come on the attack. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes it to the front. The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone.
McKenna's looking to
Scores! And that's three. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach. As he's on the road, he just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number one.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
Here in the late going of the frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Icebreakers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. And he slides it quickly to McKenna. The Nighthawks gain possession. Oh, here we go. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Man, does he ever make it look easy, the way he separates himself from the coverage. I mean, look at the explosiveness. I mean, he just takes off. That's quickness. Speed is a different thing. All of a sudden, he's able to get on track, everyone, and take it to the net. I mean, this guy's got some wheels.
The Nighthawks gain possession along the wall. Oh, look at this. And that's offside, stopping the play. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Howe's won the draw. Oh, look at this chance. Grabs the puck in the slot. Turned aside with the glove by Wagner.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the...
Trying to shake loose. Slides it across. And he goes back to regroup. And now he tries to get it across to McKenna. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck. Tanguay's got it in the defensive zone. Puck grabbed by Howe. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. The Nighthawks have created a lot of scoring chances tonight, and they lead it here late in the first. First period nearly in the books here. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Big-time save. He was dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipated. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save.
Late goings of this period. The Nighthawks lead it 4-3. Howe's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Ellie's going to play it against the half wall. And he'll lug the puck back inside the defensive zone. Ellie's taking it from his own end. Hunts the boards through the neutral zone. He's got a step. He scores! And there's the hat trick, and let those shadows fly!
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one. Oh, that's fast. 2 quick goals in a minute 20.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels.
And that caroms off a body in the lane. Quick feed to McKenna. Moves it to the middle, and that doesn't connect. Howe's lugging the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Ellie. Breakaway! Missed the net on the play!
Oh, that's going to be frustrating. James, you worked so hard for that opportunity, and you missed the target.
And we are all over with this one. Well, it wasn't pad the stats night, but I still think the right team won at the end of the night here, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, the shot volume was there, right? But they ran into a hot goaltender, so they adjusted. And that adjustment was getting some traffic net front, making sure that they had a stick on the ice for any rebound that they could collect and put it in.
One team set for their maiden voyage here in the EASHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome to a fun night here on EA Sports. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Icebreakers win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Through center along the wing. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Moves the puck over to McNutt. Tries for the paint. Denies him in close.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
And he comes up with a stop there. Picked up along the boards by McNutt. Oh, he blocked him!
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his chest.
Moves the puck. Avoids the forecheck and maintains possession. Here they are on the attack. To his teammate! And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
I really like the way that this game has started for them here, James, and a reason why is that they're physically engaged. And just have a look at this hit right here. And you want to drive play, you want to impose your physical will right from the start of the game. You want to be prepared right from puck drop. That hit right there tells me they're ready.
Slides by the check. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. Broken up at the neutral zone by Case. Moves it quickly over to Dickman. Oh, catches him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
The Nighthawks have it now. Right up the gut, here they go. Nice zone entry on the left side. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. The Nighthawks take over on possession. Ooh. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Monster save by Wagner. Dishes it off. Puck picked up by McNutt. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Taken by Svechnikov. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there? The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattled.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck when you separate the body from it.
And a great save.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Now a quick pass to Stander. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Play is called for offside.
No, this is a highly entertaining game here, James. As the puck goes one way and then the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense.
More than half the period has expired. The game is still scoreless. The Nighthawks get a hold of the draw. Drives it to the crease. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty! The Nighthawks jump out to a 1-0 lead here, and they have been the better team, I'd say, through the better part of this first period here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they really have. And I feel like they've settled into the game nicely, James, and they've had good possession time, and they get rewarded there by capitalizing on the opportunity. But I really feel that these next few shifts are really important. You're the back half of the first period. You just scored. You got to find a way to continue to push.
Oh, that adds some hot sauce on that hit. Moves it over to Stander. From the neutral zone now. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
He might have a step here. Sends it over, and he elects to explore his options. Tiptoes across the blue line. Gets a piece of it to make the save. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Quick pass to McNutt. And he moves the puck back inside his own end. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Station security online. Lockdown in progress.
2 more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Clean sheet of ice, and here we go with period number 2. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Nighthawks have the majority of shots in this one. It's a reason they're in the lead, James. But after the shot, they're also retrieving, so they've got their opponent right where they want him, on their heels.
Wagner's going to hang on for a whistle.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in a game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
The Nighthawks have put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead here early in the second. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Here's a short pass to Savage. Svechnikov stick handling in his own zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. He's got a breakaway! Oh, and that goes sideways with that chance.
Well, yeah, and it's a breakaway, and this can be extremely frustrating to lose this one-on-one battle to the goaltender, James. I mean, you do all that work to get in tight. Looks like he just ran out of room.
The Nighthawks have it in the offensive end. Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Cutting to the front of the net. Denies him.
Lehman's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Moves it to Svechnikov. Rocks him on the play. Slides the puck to Stander. Broken up at center by Case. Passes it over to Dickman. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Laying the body. Broken up with a little physicality. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Nighthawks lead it 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Dickman. Backhand with intention. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
The Nighthawks extend the lead to 2-0 now in period number 2.
Yeah, and this is about right, James. They are holding the play. They've maintained possession, and they're getting a ton of shots on net. You look up at the scoreboard and you say the right team is winning.
Svechnikov's moving the puck through his own zone. The Icebreakers gain control of it. Works it across to Savage. Sends the puck across. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gone to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Nice save from point-blank range.
Wagner's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Past the midway mark in this period. The Nighthawks have recently, and they're going to dance off here. Two willing combatants, but I would say one seemed to want it a little bit more after that one.
And let's face it, I mean, he's going to get finished with that last punch, but this has been going on throughout the game. The nuances of the game, the chirping, everything's been going on, and it just ended in them dropping the mitts.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the face-off. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Here's a chance on the attack. Sends it across. Feeds it on over to McNutt. The Nighthawks take it along the wall. Puck exits the zone. He's got a little jump. Oh, what a save! Svechnikov's got it in the defensive end. And now he angles it across to McNutt. And that's just out of reach. Here's a shot! The Nighthawks have it against the wall. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Stop that one. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Huge steal in his own end. Takes it into the slot. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
The Nighthawks lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
The Icebreakers have it now. Taken along the wall by Huber. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James, and these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall. Lehman's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
The Nighthawks have been the better team through the better part of 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. Jeffries won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, the Nighthawks are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
There's the horn, 40 minutes in the books. We'll get a refresh for both the players, ice. Back for the third period next. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And this one's underway here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Icebreakers need to have an attack mentality in this third period here, James. They're losing, they're trailing, but this is a close game. They're still in it. So they got to find some bite to their game and look to get some quality shots off. They haven't had enough. There's been no volume, and they really haven't tested the goaltender.
Moves the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And he takes the dish. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Lehman.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Handles the pass at center. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. Savage has been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Let's get the call here. Dickman's been nabbed for tripping.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in a scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and this tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
The Icebreakers get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
Oh, another hit! This guy's all over the situation tonight.
Well, he certainly is. His feet are always moving, and they've been clean body on body, but certainly sending a message and setting the tempo.
Grabbed along the boards by Case. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Feeds it to Jeffrey. Tiptoes around the poke check. Handles the puck. Lehman's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. One last gas to make something happen on this power play. Here's a centering pass, and it's blocked. Jeffrey's going to play the puck behind the cage. Dickman's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Picked off by Svechnikov.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
Shot with the stop.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Nighthawks lead this one 2-0. Nice job tying up his opponent. Slides it across to Savage. And a poke check knocks the puck away. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And that's easily turned aside. Lehman's going to hang on to the puck for...
Come to steal back your battle station? You won't have it. You don't deserve.
Whistle. The Nighthawks continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Case wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Offside the call, will get a reset. Well past the midway mark of this period, 2-0 is the score. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck off the draw. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. The Nighthawks will play it from the defensive zone. Loses the coverage there. Picked up along the wall by Dickman. And he takes the feed. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And he moves it up to Jeffrey. Look out, here they come on the attack. That opportunity is rejected.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instant. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Feeds the puck to Svechnikov. Working to shake the pressure from the defensive zone. And that one's blocked. It stays in. Quick feed to Jeffrey. And misses over the net. Feeds the puck to Case. Slides it diagonally to Svechnikov. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Well, challenge accepted. Look at this.
This is a result of the first 2 periods, right? You're late in the game. Frustrations are
Come
at
to
an
steal
all-time
back your
high,
battle
and so you
station?
drop the glove.
You won't have it. You don't deserve it.
Well, Cheryl, fighting's not for everybody, but you know what I don't see right now? I don't see anybody sitting.
Yeah, both benches, right? Standing upright. You know, the stick taps are coming later. You always look at athletes that drop the mitts, defending themselves and their teammates, and you look at them and say, yeah, you got our back. Well, some good punches were landed there, and he looks visibly shaken up. I think he's going to need some medical attention, James. At the very least, some ice packs.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap.
Back your
just
battle
moments
station?
ago.
You won't have it.
The Icebreakers win the draw here in the quickly to Jeffrey.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Made the stop on the play. Here's a blast! Oh, tremendous stop on the play!
This is such a high-energy shift, and it's a reason why they have sustained pressure in the offensive zone. Their opponent back on their heels, looking real tired now.
Stoppage in play as we get an offside.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the later stages of this period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game.
Back your battle station? You won't have it. Back your battle station? You won't have
Executed the kick there. Feeds it down low. McNutt's exploring options with the puck. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Wagner's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
The Nighthawks have been a lot of fun to watch tonight. Lots of offensive scoring chances, and they have capitalized late here in this third. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Hubert's got the puck in his own zone. And there we go. Icing is the call. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. And off the draw, they'll take possession.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Slides it on over to McNutt. Good hit to pump him off the puck. The Icebreakers gain possession. And the officials waving off icing here. Scores! And they finally break on through offensively.
That's got to feel good, and they're hoping that the floodgates will now open because you know that they've had a real effective game. They've been hard on the
Back
puck.
your
It
battle
just
station?
hasn't gone in for them,
You
James, but they
won't
haven't
have
gotten
it.
frustrated. They stuck with the game plan. Here they are. He's been dialed in, and at the top of the field, he is not going to be happy because the goose egg, it is over as he lets one by.
You knew this one was coming. We got fight night.
Well, we've seen things all throughout the game, and I think that it's just accumulated to this point late in it, James, and the gloves are dropped as the tempers flare.
Back your battle station?
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. opposing team's bench is banging their sticks, standing up as they cheer on their player, and that tilt went their way.
Well, with all that said and done with, we still got a game to play, and face-off here set to resume action.
Back your battle station! You won't have it! Back your battle station! You won't have it!
History being made here tonight in the ESHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski from EA Sports. Their very first game in the league. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Nighthawks take possession and get this one underway. Directly over to Smith. Feed hit from Columbus. And this is moves into the slot. Brings the puck into the defensive zone. Makes the space. Fantastic save.
David's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but
Scores! Oh, what a one-timer to bury it.
he does a great job of recognizing that he's not going to have much time to get this puck off, so it's a one-timer, and he's able to beat the goaltender clean.
The Icebreakers couldn't have asked for a better start here tonight as they are on the board still early in the first.
Yeah, they get their legs underneath them right from the opening faceoff. They get multiple lines into the game, and they just kept building momentum, and they're rewarded with that first goal of the game.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that's taken by the defense. Slides it across. Moves with the puck at the corner. A chance. She scores.
2 goals in right around a minute 40.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. The Icebreakers have been dominant in the shot department here early in this one and lead. Jordan's won the draw at center. Slides it to Coxhead. A great read on the play. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Lots of time left in this period. The Icebreakers now lead by 2. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and the tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. The Icebreakers don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Look at this. She's shorthanded on a breakaway. The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Into the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that...
Coming up, plus short-handed. Wow.
Well, you got to love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked him, and they got the puck. They found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity. Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and just finds his way through.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Win the defensive zone faceoff. That's it out front, and that's stopped. Big time hit on the play.
Well, she had the spacing, and then she knew exactly how she was going to throw this hit. It's thunderous there, James. But I love the instincts here to recognize what her team needs to gain that puck back. Now, she's in it to win it with that hit there, James. She wants to separate the player from puck, and she does an excellent job. She's going to get a huge kudos from her coach.
The Icebreakers have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. Slides the puck ahead to Jordan. Taken by Johnson. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Chance in front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wagner.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in the open ice. On the attack along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Coxhead. Big time hit. Oh, he stepped up there.
Well, finally, someone does something, James. It's like they've been standing around watching the game in quicksand.
Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
The Nighthawks have suddenly made this a 2-goal game now.
Well, this is critical here to be within 2. There's so much game left, 2 full periods, and they got to really change the denominator coming into the second.
Grabs control of it at the point. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. And that's blocked. Tries to get it out of harm's way.
Jordan's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Takes a shot. Stopped with ease. The Icebreakers looking against the half wall. Here's scores! What a finish on the play! The Icebreakers continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. Jordan's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Coxhead's got it against the boards. pass across to Michael. Pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Moves it quickly over to Coxhead. Michael's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. From the point, they take control of it. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Nighthawks have it in the offensive zone. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle. Coxhead's able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the game, and he's looking for another.
Lowers the boom with that hit. Smith taking it from his own end. Takes a shot. Up and one last save. Here's a short pass to Ruddy.
David's last save to give his team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. It's a very aggressive effort of his seas.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Puck grabbed by Ruddy. The end of the ball. Up big here. Led the first period.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead. You got the...
Here's a short pass to Ruddy. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back to just a quick period number 2. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop. Here's a short pass to Ruddy. Douglas turned away with a quick pass forward. He got all of that hit. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the ball. Quick grab by Ruddy scores. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Play goal dead. Let's get the call.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties. You got the lead. You got the...
Play goal dead. Let's get the call.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead. You got the...
Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
The Nighthawks didn't get off to a great start at all. I mean, they've been chasing the game, and the real reason why they're behind in this one, they haven't had any possession time.
Pokes it away in his own end. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Puck knocked loose after that hit. The Nighthawks take possession in the neutral zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. The Icebreakers have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. Clark's won the draw. Sends a pass over. Rocked on the play. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Oh, textbook. Hit check. He got all of that one. Michael's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. The Icebreakers will lose a man, tripping the call.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
The Nighthawks take possession off the faceoff. Great reach with the poke check. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. The Nighthawks get a hold of it. Quick pass to Michael. Oh, that just sounded painful. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Feeds it over. Passes it over. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as don't recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Jordan's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Smith's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. She handles the pass. The Icebreakers get back to even strength as the penalty-killing unit delivers.
Well, being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a short pass to Michael. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, he got rocked. Oh, he scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Icebreakers are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
The Nighthawks take possession here in the open ice. Hawks heads lugging the puck. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Back at the point, they set it up. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. She grabs the loose puck and let's score! She makes it 1, 2, 3 for the hat trick.
I've really never been in a position, James, to look for number 4, but she certainly is. She's had a real dominant game tonight. You don't get those opportunities unless you have your legs under you, and she certainly...
sticks are taped, the jerseys are on, and there is no safety net. It is time to do it for real here in the EASHL. It's about to go down. The Nighthawks kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. The Icebreakers have it now. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Uses the force on that hit. They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Works it across to Jordan. Right in the low slot. Whiffs on that. And that pass is redirected. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, what a save in front. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end.
Coxhead's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
The Nighthawks pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Now he slides it up to Coxhead. Intercepted at center by Dupuis. Oh, no way to brace yourself for that hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Penalty coming up here. Sanchez off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
And he takes a shot, and he's got that one. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Nice job to escape the zone. Steps out behind the net to play the puck. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive end. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Shot! How did he stop that one?
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
And it's a quick pass to Coxhead. There's the whistle, we got an offside.
Jordan's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. The Nighthawks take control of the faceoff. Sanchez is out of the sin bin, both sides back to even strength. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Dishes it to Phillips. Moves by the check. The Nighthawks played along the boards. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. The Nighthawks gain possession. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. Well, a real great job by the net front player here, looking back, seeing where the eyes of the goaltender are, and moving accordingly. But if you're the goaltender, you got to outbattle the net front player. You got to find a way to bob and weave and to stop that puck.
Here in the back half of this period, the Nighthawks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Pass it up ahead. Here's a shot. Denied by the blocker.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
The Nighthawks have put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they continue to lead. Saunders has it in their own end. Moves it to Dvorak. The Icebreakers take it across the line. Here's a chance. Turns it aside with the glove. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. Jordan's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, you're going to get the interference call anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent when they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you're going to the box.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Shuts him down.
Just a fantastic save through traffic here, James, and this is why goaltenders practice all the time, tracking and with players net front. You got to be able to find the puck at a moment's opportunity, and he finds it and makes the save.
Dishes it off. Tonight on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save. As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. The Nighthawks will take it behind the net. Here's a pass to the middle. The Nighthawks have it now. Slides it up to Jordan. Shakes off the coverage. And sends it off course. Jordan's back out onto the ice as we are back to even strength here.
Now, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
And now he moves it to Saunders. The Icebreakers played along the wing. Jordan's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Nighthawks have been rewarded with the lead here late in this first period with all the shots they put on net. Locks him up on the draw as they take possession. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. The Nighthawks grab possession of the puck. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. What a steal in his own end. And that's knocked away. Shot! And not much on that one.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Dodges the poke check there. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Well, after an entertaining start to this one, period number 2 is now underway. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Icebreakers need to find their legs, James. There's been no urgency, and they really haven't been skating at all. They've been chasing the game. They've had zero possession time. They got to find a way to carry the puck and get some opportunities.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them, because the time is the present right now, and they got to make good on this one.
Passed up ahead.
That's how you get north in a...
Scores! And there it is, the power play goal lights the lamp. The Nighthawks are checking all the boxes here tonight, Cheryl. I mean, look at the score. I mean, from all facets of the game, too.
Well, let's look at the offensive zone. I mean, they're getting the majority of their shots, but there's a big fat zero on their opponent's side. Why? Because their goaltender's been outstanding, and they've been in good defensive posture. Definitely seeing everything.
Pass to Jordan. Look out. Shot. Tremendous block on the play.
On the bench really erupts.
Scores! Well, it won't count as special teams activity, but they still get the mission accomplished.
Well, and it's also game management here. They recognize that that player was just coming out of the box, so it's attack mentality. They had the momentum, they had the pressure, they took it to the net.
The Nighthawks have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. And he takes the pass. Feeds it over to Coxhead. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Big time stop there.
Jordan's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here.
was rewarded with a goal. Lawrence will look to lead the way offensively. A lot's been written and said already about these two stars set to clash, and it finally goes down next. Opening face-off just moments away. The Polar Bears take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Quick feed to Jeffrey. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Trying to get creative behind the net. Montreal's got it behind the net. North Carolina's regained possession of the puck. Montreal's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Holland's going to play it to the corner. North Carolina's got it in their own zone. Slides the pass over to Hammer. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Both squads have been waiting for this all day long, and it's finally here. The moment of truth. EASHL club action. Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. The All-Stars are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. And he slides it quickly to tie. Oh, what a play there!
Well, that's a great elusive move to get away from the defender.
Takes the puck at the point. Rocks him on the play. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Scores! Quick as a pick upon the wraparound.
And this is great edge work as well. As you're coming around that net, you don't want to take too much time. You have to be able to tuck quickly, and he does it. Oh, James, he wins the race to the opposite post and buries it. That's a great goal.
Kids won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. And now he moves it quickly to tie. Levels him with the hit. Pushes it across to Caloris. Slides it diagonally to LeBlanc. Here's a chance to the middle. And that goes off a stick. And the puck's kicked free. Huge steal in his own end. On the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Montreal's got the puck.
Ties running and gunning tonight, James.
They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. But here, coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
Passes on over to Hammer. And there's the save! Hammers him in the open ice!
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace. I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Montreal's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Picks up the puck. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Fires it on net. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Slides it back to the blue line. Quick shot. What a chance, but it blows up and over the net.
Well, it isn't easy to create good quality scoring chances in the game today, James. So when you get them
All alone. Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
well, he's licking his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
Tries to get it over to Jordan. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Quick pass to Kidd. Oh, look at this. North Carolina's got control of it now from their own end. Look out. There's someone stepping up with some physicality.
I like this, James. You're almost out of the game, but you're finding a way to claw yourself back physically. And no better way to send a message than lay a huge one.
Good stand-up hit. Looks to make a play over to Lambert. Turning to the slot. Effective use of the paddle on that one. Passes out front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Scoops up the puck and he's in on the breakaway. Turn that chance aside. Pumps it away here in the neutral zone. Oh, he delivers a thunderous hit check. Thunderous hit check on the play. And a great save.
Every coach is going to tell you, get in front of the goaltender and take away their eyes. It's the goaltender's job to find the puck. He finds it and makes the save. Well, it's great execution on that hit there, James, but a little too late. I mean, they've been trailing in this game. They've been blown out by quite a margin, and if they started a little bit earlier, they'd be in this thing.
Montreal's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Kidd's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Past the midway mark in this period, Montreal's got a 3-0 lead. They have been in control right from the start. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Moves it quickly over to Kidd. And he takes the feed. The All-Stars scoop it up along the boards. Slides the puck across to Kidd. Lambert's got it now deep inside his own end. Scooped up along the wall by Kidd. North Carolina's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to Caloris. Puts it on net. Big time stop. Sends the pass down low. And he loses control here. North Carolina's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly.
Sometimes we have no time to think to make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it. He's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, and the ice has been tilted to this point. 3-0 is where we sit right now. North Carolina's won the draw. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. And he slides it quickly to Droge. Quick shot! Just before the period closes, Cheryl, absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum. When you're coming out of your own zone, there's a great way to beat everyone, and that's to elicit this huge long bomb stretch pass with perfect execution here, James. And then to get the finish to make it all look good and grand, perfect.
Oh, look at this. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Hammer's going off for interference.
Well, this is a good call because it is interference. You have to allow your opponent to fight for a loose puck.
Montreal's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Changing directions, but he's right there for the pad stop.
Puts in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Lawrence slides into the face-off done, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. Here's a rip! Stops him cold! Receives the pass. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Right through center into the offensive zone. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Kid's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Can't get a hold of that pass.
Hammer's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Power play has expired.
Scores!
Just as the power play expires, but they still benefit with those extra seconds.
Well, they continued right where they left off there, James. They just continued to move and have a ton of motion. They took it to the net before the player really could get back in and help. I love that he fights for his space here to be able to get to an area where he has a little bit of time to get the one-timer off. He knows it's got to get off in a hurry, and he puts it in the back of the net.
Quick pass to Lambert. Takes the return feed. Sends the pass over. The All-Stars move to the offensive zone. Lambert sliding the puck behind the net. And that's off a stick. Picked up along the boards by Ty. And that's intercepted by Foot. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The All-Stars continue to lead big here in this second period. Kids won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. And now it's taken by Ty. Let's move to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Hammer's going to serve a pair for interference.
They've been back on their heels this entire game. Just look at the scoreboard, James. I'm sure the underlying metrics will meet the eye test as well. But that frustration is now translating in penalties. They got to find a way to figure this out.
Takes a shot. Oh, scores! And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
Well, using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection. In today's game, the goaltenders are just so good. You don't often beat them one-on-one, which is why you got to follow up on your rebound. You got to hound those pucks. He does it, and he buries it.
Kids won the draw. Inside the offensive zone. We got a whistle offside to call. The All-Stars have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. And they win that neutral zone draw. Taken along the wall by Ty. Takes the feed. Fires it. Denied by the glove as the puck hops along.
Hook's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not...
Spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. To the low slot, and he gets in front of that. Puck scooped up by Ty.